Hello everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84, and what I'm going to do today, I'm not going to demonstrate the whole process because it's a bit tedious and you've all seen repotting videos before, but what we're looking at here is my carob bean tree, which came back from not quite the dead but nearly dead when we had that very big freeze in December 22, and it got down to about -7 centigrade for several days, and we had heavy snow which sat on the plants. It basically killed this plant. I didn't have it covered because I naively thought it would be hard enough, and it basically killed it back to one stem that had been covered by some fleece that I'd put on another plant that was about 30 centimetres tall, about a foot. And then last year, 23, the plant completely grew back and put on almost 6 feet of growth. Now it's looking a little bit still looking a little bit the worse for wear after winter in terms of leaf colour, and it hasn't really shown any new growth yet, although there's a little bit of signs of on that stem there, some leaves coming out. But I think it's very pot bound probably, and I think it deserves a good repot. I'll probably pinch the tip off it because I don't really need it to grow any taller in containers. I'd like it to bush out a bit and see if possibly it will flower while it's this height. I mean, I might let it grow another foot, probably not actually, because once I put it in the large container it's going to be taller. Basically I'm going to move it from a 39 centimetre diameter pot into a 50 centimetre diameter pot. I don't know the litres or gallons of the pot off the top of my head. I've got it written down somewhere, so I'll probably put that over the video before I actually, or when I actually post it. I'll add the capacities here so you know what these are in litres, but it's at least double the capacity, and that I hope will probably be enough for the plant to do okay in there for the next 2 or 3 years. Obviously they do I could grow it in ground if I had anywhere to plant it, which I haven't, although it would need probably protection because they're really only hardy reliably down to about -4, maybe -5, which is demonstrated by the damage it took at -7 for a few days, and it did stay very cold for a long time and it killed several of my other plants off. So what I thought I'd do is, rather than show the whole process, I just thought I'd quickly show the difference in pot sizes now. Pause the video. Take it out, have a look at the roots, repot it, possibly trim the top off. I should be able to strain it up in the pot because it's growing at a slight lean, and then we'll come back and see the end of the video how it looks in its new home. Okay, so we're all done now. There she is, sitting happily in her larger pot, just giving it a good watering. Basically I've used a mix of some old composts with some fresh compost in, some feed, a little bit of bark, some perlite, so it's not impossibly heavy to move. So I'm hoping the mix I've used will suit it. It is now standing over 7 feet tall, so what I'm going to do is take off just the top 3 inches basically. I'm just going to tip it up here and see if it encourages it to send out some side shoots, because I really want to grow it as a large bush, not a tree. Obviously if it's in the ground I'd be growing it as a tree, and you want it to get as big as possible to try and get it stronger. But this will do for my container growing, and it'll go somewhere in the corner over there, and I'll stand it on an upturned saucer so that it doesn't root into the ground or get too waterlogged. Thanks for watching the video. As I said, that's my carob. Temporarily forgotten the Latin name, but I can certainly put that onto the video for you if anyone's interested. No idea if it would ever flower or fruit here, and of course a lot of them aren't self-fertile, although there are some self-fertile ones, and as this was bought from a garden centre from Lucky, maybe it was grown from a cutting or an air layer, and therefore might be a self-fertile variety. We'll have to find out. So thanks for watching the video, much appreciate it. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel of course, and share the video if you think it might be of interest to anyone, and do click on that bell if you'd like to know when new videos come out. I will catch up with you on the next video. Brett out for now.